All right, it's live now.
Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
This video, COVID-19, the price of selling your integrity. All right? The price of selling your integrity. Okay? And I just want to give all honor and glory, infinity honors and glory to Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and great millstone. Salutations to you brothers that's doing the truth sincerely and not for vainglory, man. Now, what we witnessing is, right, something about the truth, something that we've been talking about for the last 5 to 6 years. Brothers done got shadow banned.
Yeah.
I myself, had to remove myself from my job because they gave me a deadline, and law enforcement, or if you don't take this, then,
right,
you get the hell up out of here,
Right.
So I feel vindicated, because you don't sell your soul, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. One point I was making over $130,000 a year, doing the right thing, not lying on nobody, not stealing from nobody, but living in my truth. And my truth was that, and all the brothers that's up here, we wasn't taking that jab.
Right.
Because one thing we know about the truth is immortal. You want to know why the truth is immortal? Because it comes from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
That's right.
One thing you got to learn about Allah has a beginning, it has a birthday, and it has a funeral. The COVID-19 had its funeral this week.
That's right. Yes, it did.
It had its funeral, scaring everybody, intimidating people, bullying people. The truth has neither. Every lie that is born in time is going to die.
Yeah.
You understand that?
That's
and
right.
We want to do a sit down today so you can see what's going on.
Yeah.
The truth existed before I was born, before YouTube was born, before Dr. Fauci was born, and it's going to remain when I die, when Alicia died, when Elijah died, when Esther died. It's going to remain. And when everybody got deceived and went for that damn trick and try to make you feel bad,
Right.
You don't got to keep truth alive. We don't have to keep truth alive. Whether we here or whether we die, the truth is going to always remain. Your job as a man of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is to stand with it until everyone catches up. See, everyone is catching up to the truth. That's why the Lord said that Noah's Ark was on the mountain in Mount Ararat, and all of a sudden, we found a boat on top of the mountain. Y'all dudes is late. And with that being said, I'm going to let the brother preach a lot, go into this Pfizer-owned data. Before we do that, let me get a precept in Proverbs 12 and 19.
God. It's Proverbs 12 and 19. It says, the lip of the truth shall be established forever.
Forever. The truth is forever. It don't have an expiration date. Go ahead.
But a lying tongue is but for a moment.
But a lying tongue is but for a moment. All you wicked behind pastors, all you wicked behind celebrities, all you wicked behind people, man. That lie is soft, it's weak, and the truth is standing.
That's it.
When it's all said and done, we are the Hebrew Israelites. We are the children of the Most High. And with that, preach a lot, bro.
Yeah, man. So y'all see the Pfizer's own data right here. Now, Pfizer was one of the companies that was pushing and giving off the jab. So within their own data of them giving off this poison right here, it says 279% after receiving that jab spiked in miscarriages. So the all of the benefits that they were saying, it did total trauma. So 279% spike in miscarriage. So babies was killed. And mind you, this was focused on you Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all was the target market, all right, for who they was trying to push this jab on. So 487% spike in breast cancer. All of the numbers of breast cancer have went up to an all-time high because now they have expressed that there's carcinogens inside of these vaccinations. But they didn't want to express that before they was pushing this on people. A 408% spike in the nervous system. So autism, neurodivergent kids, adults now being autistic, you know, your nervous system anxiety levels is all high. So this was affecting people on all sorts of levels. Now 155 spike in birth defects. So the child is going to be born with all types of deficiencies. 350% spike in male infertility. And then notice how is dealing with reproducing. This was this was a straight attack on dealing with the lineage, you know, dealing with the seed. 369% spike in testicular cancer. So breast cancer, which you use to breastfeed the child, the testicular cancer, where you shooting off your sperm, right? 2,181% spike in hypertension. Damn. 664% spike in malignant neoplasms. 680 spike in multiple sclerosis. 551 spike in Guillain-Barré syndrome. So when they were saying that these people were dying due to the disease, nah, this was deaths caused from taking the jab. As you can see, these are the numbers. 468% spike in pulmonary embolism. 302 spike in tachycardia. All right, 452% spike in migraines. 471% spike in female infertility. 437 spike in ovarian dysfunction. 269 spike in myocardial infarction, and 291 spike in Bell's palsy. So right there, you dealing with
brother, this lie that they was pushing on the people. It carried within itself the seed of its own destruction.
Yeah,
it was literally. This is showing you that this is the seed of destruction right here, bro.
Right.
To the point where this thing is affecting your nervous system, your reproduction organs.
Right.
And when you was telling people to trust in the herbs and, hey, take these herbs, build your immune system up, detox.
Right.
Nobody, and these are Christians, nobody wanted to go into, they wanted to live in that lie. Let me get another precept about that.
I actually have one for you, priest.
Bring up.
This is Sirach chapter 13 and verse 23. It says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith, they extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. So to your point, you know, we were telling our people to look into a homeopathic, you know, way for medication, the natural remedies, herbs and supplements, you know, improving their diet, exercising, right, as a means to prevent, you know, contracting this disease. If they really cared about their well-being, but they decided to go into, taking this vaccination, which the proof, like Priest Awam has said, is in there that this is a lie that has produced destruction in the lives of many people. But it was because people saw Dr. Fauci, they saw all of these various people with titles and qualifications, MD, and whatever doctorates that they had, and said that these people know better than what Yahweh Shemel Shai knows. The warning that Yahweh Shemel Shai had provided to know our enemy.
I get a precept, the land back.
God.
Sirach 38:4, it says, the Lord have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. So brothers were saying, go to the scriptures. Like the Most High planned it out for brothers to use the medicines out of the earth, but instead they were so scared and not trusting in the Lord, they took the vaccines.
Right. And with these statistics that Priest Shalak was reading off, these are the cases that are reported. A lot of cases may go, misclassed, or it may be classified as something other than, the source of the vaccination for the cause of these various different side effects. So these are just the reports of what we do know, right? But there could be cases that are going unreported. But what we do know is that this is early stage, and there is proof that those that took this vaccination, they contracted, serious side effects from taking it.
They can play that.
Gone.
You can play that, brother. It's not playing.
There's no audio.
I'll get a precept to the brother to figure out the audio.
Gone.
You say you wanted another precept? Or you got one?
These bars off?
Yeah. Oh, you want the John?
Yeah.
Okay. This is John 3:21. It said, but he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that this deed may be made manifest, that they are worth in God, Yahweh Shema Shai. I'm saying, so this is what we've been doing. We've been coming to the light. The truth will always come to the light, and this is what we've been doing. We was the light between all that time, we was there pushing the truth, but I'm saying, but they didn't want to see that, they was more following the masses, and like we feel about fear, but we push that energy throughout all that, man. The most I make it that we push the truth was there at the same time, because the most I did balance.
Please, show verse 19.
Verse 19, it said, verse 19, this John 3:19 said, and this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, that men love darkness rather than light.
Right, so it wasn't the fact that the information, you have brothers that was pushing this information.
Yes.
Right.
Great brothers that's in Great Millstone. Even you have brothers that was in IURC, even ISUPK.
Right.
Later on, ISUPK started saying that. But, what I'm trying to say is that the brothers at Great Millstone, us and other brothers that got the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, it wasn't the fact that it was lacking evidence. The prophets is right there.
Yes.
Right,
yes.
right.
That was the evidence.
It's just that people prefer the darkness over the light.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I think the time when you say something.
Nah, I was saying that was the evidence right there. Yahweh Shema Shai had gave the evidence. He was giving warning, as he always has to our people, through the prophets. We had the Holy Spirit, and we're able to, not only provide the information that's being sourced, but, provide the scriptures as the foundation so that our people can have an understanding of what's really going on, spiritually.
All them people that took that job, they was living in sin. They couldn't stop eating pork. They couldn't stop serving bourgeois. But when somebody's doing that, they don't want the light to shine on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce.
Continue, it said, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds are evil,
You
right?
speak on
And
that?
if I can add to that too, because I mean, we was the men them we was the men and them who lose. We lose jobs, brothers lose career, they lose jobs, they lose a lot of stuff to push this truth, man. So we pay the price of this worldly price, man. So this truth was always there. And I'm saying he was there through all that. And I'm saying, and but they didn't want to hear us because their deeds are evil. You know what I'm saying? They wanna maintain their lifestyle and the fear tactics. So they went on the left hand side. But we was there
Yeah.
pushing this truth, man. Through all the way to up till now, till this day. Now the coming to light now up to this day. Now we here showing like, hey, look, you see. You know what I'm saying?
We've been fighting.
Yep.
You know,
Mhm.
canceling brothers' pages, shadow banning
Yeah.
brothers.
Mhm.
We've been putting up new pages, starting from scratch.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. They was canceling videos.
Mhm.
That's how
Giving
they
you
were
strikes,
moving.
giving you strikes in your page.
Mhm.
You know? Yeah.
Verse 20 said, "For everyone that doeth evil hated the light, neither cometh to the light." Right? He said, "Lest his deed should be reproved." You know, so this what they choose to do, man. Nobody didn't want to follow the way the most Yahweh Shemashah way. They didn't want to. They had a lot to lose in this world, worldly stuff. And I'm saying the
Right.
fear come to the head. They don't wanna take the herb like priest. Bring all down herbs. We speak about the herbs them times. Brothers push the herb. We push every righteous way to help Jake, man. But Jake didn't want to
Yeah.
think that way. You know,
Right.
Con.
Because you gotta remember, the closer they come to the light, the more visibility is going to be. They're going to be able
Yeah.
to see things more clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Verse
You wanna play
21.
that?
Yeah, I'm gonna play this.
right,
Yeah, play it real quick. The audio not playing.
Still not playing?
No.
Priest, when you share the screen, you got to make sure that you got the box toggle for share audio. So
Yeah,
you can
please,
start.
bro.
Con. John 3 and 21, it said, "But he that doeth the truth cometh to the light, that his deeds
See?
may." Mhm,
He that doeth the truth come to the light.
mhm.
So the truth is meant to be lived. It's not just, this is not a discussion. This is not up for debate. When you show a level of integrity, that is truth. By you denying the jab and not following what the world wanted you to do, that is the truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
It said, "That his deeds may be manifest, that they are worked in Yahweh Shemashai." Right? Mhm. So we worked back to Yahweh Shemashai. It was the truth. You know what I'm saying? Though we worked, so we were pushing the truth because we worked and we came to the light. We
You
came
got a
to
lot
the
of
light.
people. You got a lot of people that don't know that they're Israelites, but
Mhm.
deny this. That was part of them, probably stepping into the truth.
Mhm.
You know? Because when you're righteous, it's going to reflect what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua wants you to do. And
Right.
we knew that wasn't right to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was it. More.
Keep going, yeah. That's on 21?
Yeah.
That's it. Luke 8 and 17. The book of Luke 8 and 17, and then we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes. And let me get that first Esdras 4. You want to try playing that one more time, please, Shalom? You on mute?
Nah, the brother helped me real quick.
Okay, Shalom, my bad.
Yeah.
Luke 8 and 17.
God, this Luke 8 and 17. It says, "For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest."
Nothing is secret. They try to hide all these stats, and then you see nothing is secret. Everything that these devils going to try to do, they're going to get exposed.
Yep.
They're going to get exposed. We will be the winners at the end of the day. You brothers that stay sturdy, that stay 10-toe down in this truth, you're going to be a winner.
It says, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
Right. It's not a question of if the COVID-19 was going to get exposed. It was when.
Yes.
It was when. And we are in this was the week it got exposed.
Mm-hmm.
You Negro, you 2/3, you goddamn Edomites, you other nations, y'all had 5 years, 6 years of this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Lying. To this very day, I seen somebody wearing a mask.
Yep.
I'm talking about
day. Mm-hmm.
2 days ago. I seen a woman wearing her mask. When I was working for law enforcement, I seen a woman put a mask on her dogs. She was working for dogs. The dogs had a mask.
Mm-hmm.
She had a mask. You see people driving in their cars with their mask on.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It was madness. And now I let you know that these dudes was doing the biggest psyops, mental, spiritual fuckery, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry my French. You know? Yeah.
It says, verse 18, take heed thereof how ye hear, for whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and whosoever have not, from him
That was just 1, 8 and 17.
Okay.
Let me get the first Esdras 4. First Esdras 4 and 34. And the GNT. Got it?
First Esdras 4 and
34.
34.
Yeah.
Okay. It says, first Esdras 4 and 34. It says, yes, gentlemen, he said, women are very strong, but think of how big the earth is, how hot the sky is. Think how the sun moves as it rapidly circles the whole sky in a single day.
And that's a cut for the flat earth. It circles. It circles. That's a good cut. That links up with Isaiah 40 and 21 through 22. So that's a beautiful cut. Keep going.
It says, verse 35, if the sun can do this, it is certainly great, but truth is greater and stronger.
Truth is greater. Do you know that the universe is ruled by the truth?
Mm-hmm.
The sun is alive because the truth.
Yeah.
The stars exist because the truth. The earth exists because the truth. When you see a damn lion, a zebra, an elephant, that's only able to exist because of the truth.
Truth.
Right.
And what these people try to do is suppress the truth.
Yeah. It's working now, Salakia.
It says, but the truth is greater and stronger than all of these things. Verse 36, everyone on earth honors truth. Heaven praises it. All creations tremble and awe before it.
So you damn people could lie, the government could lie, Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Obama, the Pope, the Muslims, the religious leaders. Truth can't lie. Truth can't lie. Yeah.
It says, there is not the slightest injustice in truth.
Truth can't lie. That's why it's best to be in the spirit of truth. Because truth is never going to deceive you. It's never going to lie. It's going to tell you to wake up. You want to play with me, brother? Is it play?
Yeah, it's going to play. Hold on. Play it right now.
All right.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Come on, come on. Wake up!
That was us in the corners.
Nah, that was,
And we trying to wake up our people through truth.
Yeah.
yeah.
You want to say something?
Nah, yeah, that's what the truth is. You know, you ringing the alarm. You know, you lifting up your voice. You telling the people because, truth be told, you know, hey man, this as the system tell you what to do. If it wasn't for this truth, telling brothers and brothers standing by it, shit, I would have took it. You know, this is why it's important because it rings something in your mind. You know, to question it. And when everybody was when mainly the brothers in the truth was questioning it, people was like, yo, how y'all moving like that? And it's like, yo, we trying to tell you to wake up. This is a plan. They just running a test. And now all of a sudden the truth is out and you seeing that this was a whole scheme and a plan and a test, mainly for you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
That was what it was always about. Every single video where you had political figures, what communities was they going to? They wasn't going to Amalek's neighborhood. They wasn't going to Moab or Ammon or Elam. They were coming right into the heart of communities that were dominated primarily with Israelites.
Yep.
Trying to enforce, you need to take this. You need to take this shot. If you don't take this shot, you're a terrible person.
Yep.
You're a terrible son. You're a terrible daughter. You don't fear God. Well, you had that woman from New York, I think she was the governor, and she said that taking the jab would be the Christian thing to do. You know, trying to play on the heartstrings of Jake being, you know, attached to the scriptures. But the point, you know, they came in with a plan, and a lot of Jake fell for it because they didn't have the truth. And the truth was presented to them, and they chose to not take heed to it. So now we seeing the long play. At this point, that shit in you now. This is just the early stages of evidence that's coming out.
Come on, let this video play. I think you were talking about this video.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the video, right? Yep.
Not settled with the information that's been given to us right now. So I'm not going to be lining up taking a shot on a vaccination for something that wasn't clear in the first place. And then you all create a shot in miraculous time. It takes years to create vaccination.
Well, it used to take years.
Okay, it used to.
You know how many years were invested in this approach? About 20 years of science to get us to be able to do it.
20 years is not enough. And 9 months is definitely not enough for nobody to be taking no vaccination that you all came up with.
The only reason I'm talking to you right now, as close as we are, is that I've been vaccinated.
Right.
But if it allows thousands of people like you don't get vaccinated, you're going to let this virus continue to percolate in this country and in this world.
Something like the common flu then, right?
And not
It's
like
much
the
more
common flu.
serious than the flu.
Well, the flu kills a lot of people annually too.
You know how many people died of the flu the last year? I mean, not this year, virtually none, but the previous year, about 20 to 30,000. You know how many people have died from COVID-19 in the United States? 600,000 Americans.
Well, the number that you all giving that died, that's once again, that's you all's number.
You gonna pass?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Because when you start talking about paying people to get vaccinated, when you start talking about incentivizing things to get people vaccinated, there's something else going on with that. Something else going on.
It is something going on.
There's
With
something else.
You're
going
right.
on.
But I'm glad millions of people like me and most everybody here didn't get an incentive. You know what their incentive was? Protecting their health and protecting the city. But I won't keep you anymore.
It's okay, because my incentive, y'all campaign is about fear. It's about inciting fear in people. You all attack people with fear. That's what this pandemic is. It's a fear. It's fear, this pandemic. That's all it is.
And there you go. You got the blockhead Eve.
Yeah.
The blockhead Eve.
Yeah.
You brothers better stop following a lot of these females, man.
Yeah.
Stop taking, because they work hand in hand, especially a lot of females that's in corporate.
Yes.
If she's not operating in the truth, she's gone, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She is gone. That was a blockhead Eve with her hair perm. You can't tell her nothing.
Yeah.
She's in the office all day, listening to every rhetoric that Esau say.
Mm-hmm.
And even though that brother wasn't an Israelite or he know of the information,
Yeah.
he was an Israelite, he was speaking through The Holy Spirit was speaking to him.
Speaking truth. Years later, now we come to find out this dude was really rolling off of fear. He felt empowered. He was targeting one community, the Israelites. So that's beautiful. This is coming out, and the brothers bringing that out, that the truth shall stand. Because now years later, the truth was that, hey, bro, taking that point, there was something behind it. He said, nah, there's something more behind it. Now, years later, you see, we just showed you all the percentages, deaths, cancer, child birth defects. So yeah, we started that.
Yeah, let's keep reading first Ezra 4.
He says, okay. He says I'm heavy too. He said, once you start paying people, trying to pay people, I know something not right.
Yeah, that's common sense. Yeah.
So like, let me go back to it.
You got it. So what our brother getting? Let me get the truth. So I'll set you free.
It's the book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. It says, and ye shall, and this is red letter Yahweh Shai speaking, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
And the truth shall make you free. Man. The truth is what make brothers free. Now that blockhead lady that took that damn a shot, she got all type of nanobots running through her dumbass. All type of technology, all type of parasites running through her, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And
what
this is the early
right
stages. Let me pull it up right quick.
All right. You were saying something?
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, this is, even what she said was contradictory when the brother said, you know, it's troubling if there's an incentive, you know, to get this. And she said, you know, that is a concern. It's like, do you hear what you're saying right now?
Yeah, she was gaslighting him though. She was gaslighting. She didn't really mean that.
Yeah, she didn't mean that.
She was gaslighting him.
Yeah.
She was mocking him for.
Yeah. And when she walked away, she told Dr. Fauci, some people are so ignorant. They're so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how a lot of them Eves, they walk hand in hand with the serpent.
Yep.
Yeah. I wonder if somebody could interview her right now.
That's what I'm saying. Let's see if she's gonna eat them words.
I think she's the mayor from Philadelphia, right?
Yeah, she was a mayor, man. I've tried to find out who she was. Let me see.
Yeah, Priest Cosmo, want to say something?
No, I got that word for truth right there. Truth, it says, what is true in any matter under consideration. It says, of a truth, in reality, in fact, certainty. It says, truth, that condor of mind which is free from affection, pretense, simulation, falsehood, deceit. So the truth is literally able to provide us the ability to be free from falsehood and deceit. The scriptures tell us in the book of Revelation that this man was given power to deceive the nations. So with the truth, we have the ability through the Holy Spirit to have power over his deception, over his falsehood. And that's one of his strongholds, is deceit, lies.
Yeah, Priest. The mayor's name was Muriel Bowser.
Muriel Bowser.
Riel. Muriel Bowser, Bowser. She was the mayor for Washington, D.C.
Oh, wow.
Look at her. Gone. That's a proud woman right there, boy. Look at her face. She's proud. She got all the flags.
Yeah.
She's proud of fraternity, sorority, I mean.
Yep. Yeah, you could tell. She looked down on that, Jake.
Yeah, she don't got no wedding ring. Ain't nobody married her. Look at that picture of Burgundy.
Yeah.
That's a mean woman right there, bro.
Yeah.
Strong. She's strong. I'm strong. Independent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that pose right there. Let me tell you something, pose. She about to light your ass up.
And she got parasites, all type of nanotechnology, Iron Man running through her body.
Yeah. This is sad. Yeah. She took part, like you said. She took part in selling out her people.
Yeah.
And who was that walking down the block with her? Fauci.
Yeah.
No way he could plead the fifth, bro. You got evidence of you going into neighborhoods.
And that's why a lot of these politicians, especially the ones that are Israelites, they got to get out the way.
Yeah.
Because they know how to play both sides.
Yeah.
The reason why Fauci walked with her in the community was to get the trust of the people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's why when you see our people that be cooning like this, they very dangerous, man.
Yeah, no.
They dangerous, bro. Let's finish that in Edris. So the truth shall, the truth shall set you free, man.
So we back at first Edris 4:36. Says there is not the slightest injustice in truth. Verse 37. You will find injustice in wine, the emperor, women, all human beings.
So the wine is wicked, the king is wicked, woman is wicked.
Wow.
Yeah.
It says in all they do and in everything else. There is no truth in them.
Mm-hmm.
They are unjust and they will perish.
That's right. Go ahead.
Verse 38. But truth endures and is always strong.
That's the point right there. Truth is going to endure. And it's always going to be strong.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
You know how many people try to destroy the word of God?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know how many times they try to burn the temples?
Mm-hmm.
All our temples, they burnt them down. They try to suppress this knowledge that we are the children of God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know how many ledgers and databases they try to destroy? Donald Trump doing it now. He's trying to erase the African American museums. They doing it now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. But the truth is still here. We got the truth. We got the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
That's right.
I remember Apostle Tahar, when I used to go out there when I lived in New York, he talks about how one time they was preaching and some guys hopped out of some like a limousine or something like that. He said, "Yo, how did y'all learn this? How did y'all learn this? Where did y'all get this from? Because then truth is going to endure forever."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It says,
you know how many apostles they killed?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know how much history they tried to destroy? And they doing it now with AI, with the technology. They just started destroying. They about to destroy every book.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Continuing on, it says, it will continue to live and reign forever.
It's going to continue to live and reign forever, man. We still got the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We're not calling on Yeshua. We're not calling on Yahweh. We got the true name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Verse 39 says, truth shows no partiality or favoritism.
Truth don't show no favoritism. If you're wrong, you're wrong.
Yep.
All right? I don't care if you work for $1 billion. I don't care if you a bum. Just because you a bum don't mean you beneath the truth. And just because you got $1 billion in a Fortune 500 company, that don't mean that you above the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you're a president. Preacher Lock, you on mute. I don't care if you're a president. Everybody got an answer to the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah, if I could add to that point, Priest, and with this dude Fauci, they're trying to put him at the forefront to be the fall guy, but these individuals, they're gonna be held accountable too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
These people behind Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson and Johnson, These individuals that bankrolled, they were lobbyists that bankrolled the pockets of politicians to push out these jabs to the public. They gonna have to take account for their actions as well.
Right.
Don't think that Fauci is just gonna be the fall guy and y'all aren't gonna be held accountable. The truth of the matter is that you're gonna have to face judgment for that.
Yep.
Yeah, because just like you said, Priest, Big Pharma racked in $90 billion in profits with COVID-19 vaccine. Here's the name: Pfizer, BioNTech.
Stop. Look at that word, BioNTech. You niggas got softwares in your body. You got a whole algorithm. You niggas be shitting algorithms out your body. And that's why you know that the energy of people changed.
It did.
Sometimes when I be talking to people, I be like, this nigga probably got parasites all in his body. A lot of you dudes got nanotechnology. Y'all not even right.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say. My post logic, bro.
No. That's heavy. BioNTech. Why would they have technology mixed with dealing with pharmacies or health? Right? Moderna. That's another big company you just mentioned, Priest. Sinovac, right? Made an extraordinary $90 billion in US dollars in profits on their COVID-19 vaccines and medicines in 2021 and 2022. So, like you said, it was not just Fauci. These companies benefited off this. $90 billion. New report, pharma pandemic profits show that these enormous gains are largely due to decades of research funded by public investment. So all the money started to get allocated directly towards this. Billions in grants. So they were dumping grant money into this for development and production, and tens of billions in advanced purchase agreements, APAs, with the governments. So all of the things that could have went to infrastructure or education, or they dumped this all in towards these companies and gained $90 billion. So you're right that they have profited off this.
Hey, Prince, go up a little bit. Right there, that first paragraph. Read that real quick.
Right here.
No, up more. Right there. Pfizer alone.
Okay, Pfizer alone generated 35 billion USD dollars net profits on its COVID-19 related products.
So Pfizer alone, they profited 35 billion.
That's great.
You know what profit mean? I mean that if you put in 100,000 and make 35 million. So really, you spent 100 to make 34.9 million. They profited 35 billion.
Damn.
But then tell you to go to school, get a degree. These dudes are the real drug dealers.
Yeah.
But they want to show you about BMF. They want to arrest Pee Wee Longway. Why these people ain't being arrested?
Wow.
Because there's people that died taking this, man. I got family member that took this thing on a Monday and died on a Thursday. So let's keep reading. If I could add real quick, please. You just said something why they're being arrested, because this system was set up like that to protect them. And I had two words to bring out, and these 2 words what Esau put in the system to protect them is called immunity and impunity. Okay? So I'm gonna bring out immunity first. It said immunity means legal freedom from being prosecuted, punished, or held legal responsible in certain situations. That is one way they can't get touched, because and then if you bring out impunity, it said they're not getting touched because a lot of these dudes was giving the presidents and the governors and senators bribes.
Right.
They was paying them. Just like when you see the technology guys like Facebook, Elon Musk, they giving Trump money, man. That's right. Good. And if you bring on impurity means freedom from punishment or harmful consequences of one's action, especially when someone should have been held accountable. So this is why Fauci go up down pretty fifth. This is why Nestle and Pfizer them
again charged because the system set up like that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get charged. You could go up and plead the fifth, and you kill millions of people. Why you not in jail? Why you not in prison or waiting for a trial to get or whatever? Because the system, you know.
And this is all WWF shit.
Yeah,
this is some Eugene Oakland, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Macho Man Randy Savage, Queen Elizabeth bullshit. Because they all acting.
Yeah.
You see?
No, so I was agreeing. Yes, they are.
They all acting. Biden, they all. This is all confusion to take you away from the Epstein files. This is all confusion taken away from the Iran war. This is all confusion and taken away from the truth.
Yeah.
Nah, that's true.
Bring out the damn Epstein files, nigga.
Yeah, drop that.
Yeah.
Yo, they bringing everything else out. Yo, just release COVID. Nah, bring out Epstein.
Yeah, bring out Epstein so we can see. Because they don't want to show you that all of them is guilty.
Yep.
Every last one of them is guilty. They all wicked with suits on. Yeah, let's finish that. Edges. Great job, Pete Brazar.
God, continuing on in First Edges 4 and 39, it says, it does what is right, rather than what is unjust or evil. Everyone approves what truth does. Verse 40, it says, its decisions are always fair. Truth is strong, royal, powerful, and majestic forever. Let all things praise the God of truth.
Let all things praise the God of truth. All honor and glory, Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's
why Yahweh Shah said, John 14:6, I am the truth. You see, the truth is an energy. And when you live your life in truth, the Most High, it resonates with him. Keep going, verse 41, and that's it.
Said verse 41?
Yep.
God, it says, when Zerubbabel had finished speaking, all the people shouted, truth is great. There is nothing stronger.
There's nothing stronger than truth, man. Go ahead, Priscilla.
Yo, yeah. Nothing stronger than the truth. Hey, this lets you know that the truth got to stand right now, bro. This lets you know. And check this next video out, because it says the largest study reveals 74% died from the vaccines.
Damn.
The best data are autopsies. So in the largest autopsy series published to date, I know because I'm the senior author, of all the deaths we examined, and we re-reviewed them. We had an adjudication committee. We had ways of arbitration deciding on, did the vaccine cause death? The answer is, of these cases that came in for autopsy after vaccination, 73.9% of individuals, it was determined that the vaccine was the cause of death. Yeah. First author is Hosher and colleagues. He's sitting right behind me.
Yo.
That's a 75% kill rate. Every 3 out of 4 people that walked into that doctor's office,
that
took
died.
They died. And this is what I'm saying. We are still in the early stages of when people decided to initially take those shots. The side effects over the course of years is only going to continue to get exposed further. It's going to get worse in these people's bodies.
I got a precept. This is John 14:6. Yahweh Shah saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. Right? We are walking down Truth Highway. That's what we focus on. You people believe the lie. We told y'all these people lying to you. And you know this one thing, and the beautiful thing about it, who do you see? Esau. You don't see no black Latinos and Native Americans doing this.
Yeah, no.
What? These people kill more people than YSL, but yet Young Thug is looked at as the criminal.
That's true. Yeah.
These people are doing a PSYOPs program on us.
Yeah.
They literally killing more people, but then put Raising Canaan on.
Yeah.
They show you BMF. These dudes are selling more drugs than Big Meech.
Yep.
and being protected.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you look at the mafia was ran by Amalek.
Mm-hmm.
Meyer Lansky, he was running the mafia. But he never got arrested like that. You know? What you're gonna come to find out is that we are focusing on the truth, man, and getting back to the Father. That's why we go on the highways and byways. That's why we doing the videos that we do. And guess what? We all been vindicated with this COVID-19.
Yeah.
You know? That's what I want to say.
I had a precept for you right quick.
Yeah, bro.
Likewise.
Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 8. He that deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person. And when you look at the board of directors, when you look at the scientists that were behind, you know, this medication, all that you see are Edomites. These are the people that led the way to lead you to being inclined to take a vaccination, and you had no idea what you was doing. They just told you, yo, if you want a burger from Shake Shack, come through. You want some Krispy Kreme donuts? Come through. You want to keep your job? Come through. They did everything in their power to lie to you so that you could feel inclined to do it, but all of it was mischievous. It was evil.
Yeah.
The intent of what they were trying to do was to cause harm.
This is the book of Isaiah 40 and 8. The grass withereth, the flower fadeth, but the word of God shall stand forever.
Wow.
That's it.
Man.
It's standing. It's standing. And the scriptures call them out.
Yeah.
If I'm in Job 13 and 4, ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value.
Yeah.
So basically, they were just making up lies. All the numbers was made up. All right. The lie that they found a cure for this thing, the whole disease was a lie. Because like we were saying earlier, how they have all these nations gather at the World Cup? What happened to what happened to everybody being vaccinated and being scared of COVID?
Right.
You know, about to go into COVID season. You know, what happened to all of that? What happened to Wuhan? You know, you got teams all over the world. Japan. What happened to it starting? What happened to a bat or whatever however the hell it started?
Hey, Bruce, and you never know. That whole FIFA shit, you don't know if that vaccine got a dormant cell in it.
Yeah.
And they can just press a button and activate and have all these dudes wigged out.
Not true.
You don't know. We don't really know what type of technology was inside that serum.
Nah, we don't.
We don't know. Yeah.
Because all of a sudden, y'all did the FIFA, you got people coming from Spain, Angola, all these different Haiti, all these different countries.
Yeah.
And you don't know if this what's really in this thing. Is it technology? Can they press a button and activate it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
They show you that in a gentleman,
Kingsman.
Kingsman.
Yeah.
They activated the phone, they pressed the button, and everybody started fighting.
Yeah.
So we don't know if this thing transferred to people and they just waiting. We don't know.
Right.
You know, spot it, Bruce.
No. That's a good point. We don't know. But they are physicians of no value. So what are they really doing? You know, what are they really working on? You know, and like you said, they actually are doing some stuff with technology, and they are doing things that run dormant. Because that's basically how ESO operates.
Right. This dude Fauci pled the fifth like 110 times.
Yeah.
Is this a physician that's a value? Is this a physician that you would want to have, you know, leading the way you know, administering medication when he feels the need to plead the fifth, when he's asked questions.
Yeah.
All of this is showing that Esau has no credibility to stand on. They lied to the people.
Yeah.
No. They lied to wicked 2/3 people in the other nations.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? That 75% don't reflect us. Okay, you let that video play.
Okay, come on.
There was a website that was tracking the random controlled studies. Here they are, showing 60, 70% efficacy of ivermectin.
Dang.
The same day you say there's no evidence, there was all kinds of evidence. Loved ones had to go to hospitals, had to sue hospitals. Just, would you try it? So I would want to know, to what extent were you involved in sabotaging hydroxychloroquine, ivermectin, and did you do that because you knew the only way you get an emergency use authorization for these drugs, these experimental gene therapy, was if there was no effective treatment, you couldn't get the emergency use authorization. So is that why you helped sabotage these cheap generic drugs in favor of remdesivir, which, by the way, nurses, are you aware of the fact that nurses called it run, death is near?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment.
He did that 111 times.
Damn.
He pleaded the fifth 5-111. That probably some occultic Illuminati bullshit.
Yeah.
But you know what? Whoever died, I got a scripture that's gonna alleviate, put me in.
Likewise.
This is Sirach 38 and 15. He that sinneth before his maker, let him fall into the hand of the physician.
Wow.
Yeah, priest.
That's it, bro. So you know what? The Lord designed and made this dude to slay those who not repenting. To those who don't want to listen to the truth. And you know what? I could say there was a balance out there, because while they were spitting all of this stuff, the Lord did have the prophets out there.
Yeah, he was right there.
Brothers was out there.
Wake up! That was us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Lord said, you guys were sinning before y'all maker. Let them fall into the hand of these were the physicians that the scriptures is talking about. The physicians of no value.
Yeah.
Do you know what no value means? It means it has no value. It's worthless.
Wow.
You imagine going to somebody on your dying bed for help, and they're really not trying to help you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what it was.
That's scary, man. Let me get 2 Peter 1:16 and John 8:44.
Can I bring this one before, priest? Wait. Okay, all right, wait.
Yeah,
All right, Con, this is a lab back. This is Psalm 64:8. It said, "So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away." Now, this is how powerful the truth is, that Esau's pulling human beings. Who could do better than himself? I don't feel nobody could have do that better than Esau himself, yo. You know what I'm saying? So this is how powerful the truth is, that they're splitting their own beings now. They're telling their own self. You know what I'm saying? What he was saying, they're saying for their own self. So what Jake was, look, this is another opportunity Jake get to see this man for who he really is. You know what I'm saying? Would they open up the eye now and say, "Now this man really fucking wicked, yo," or they will fall back to sleep again? Now the whole world on blast now, because it was a pandemic. Now it's an open speech now for everybody here that it was a fraud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what next? Jay will put your eye now and see that, we was right. We was telling them wake up, and balling all the time through all this pandemic when he was in fear. We were telling him to wake up. Will you wake up now? Now he's spilling your own beans, and the man playing the fifth. That was it, priest.
Yeah, I got 2 Peter 1:16.
What was the other one in John?
I'm not sure.
John 8:34.
You can read it.
John
8:44.
2 Peter 1:16. For we have not followed cunningly devised fables. Wow.
See? Who's the we? The hopeful elect.
Yeah.
You know? And guess what? A lot of our family members, my moms, you know, my pops, a lot of them took my sisters.
Yeah.
And the Lord protected them.
Yeah.
So a lot of our family members, they should be grateful, you know, that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is looking out and didn't kill their behinds.
Okay.
Because you got family members that's doing the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
That's right.
Just like Noah family got saved because of him.
Yeah.
You know? So we have not followed cunningly devised fables, man.
Mm-hmm.
We believe in that a shot that's made from genetic splicing and got technology in it could save us. We don't believe in that. You keep reading, priest.
It says 2 Peter 1:16, for we have not followed cunningly devised fables, when we made known unto you the power and coming of our Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach, but were eyewitnesses of his majesty.
Yeah. We shown you the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Because we walked in areas with people that were sick and the Lord protected us.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get sick.
Mm-hmm.
We was outside. There's videos of us preaching at the height of COVID with no mask on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And nothing happened to us.
Right next to each other, not even social distanced.
Yeah, what about that? You have people that were social distancing, getting in arguments on Publix lines and fighting each other.
Mm-hmm.
What about that?
Yeah.
They have people going mad.
Yeah.
With these cunningly devised fables, man. Let me get that. Wisdom of Solomon 16:12. Let me get that John 8:44.
Wisdom of Solomon 16. Wisdom of Solomon 16:12. For it was neither herb nor mollifying plaster that restored them to health.
Now, what is herb? Herbs are the natural remedies that the Most High put on this earth. Ashawangwa. Give me some more. Wormwood.
Yeah.
Give me some more. Cloves.
Turmeric, hooves, yeah. Ginger.
Right?
Oregano.
Oregano.
Yeah.
Basil.
Plaster is the bandages or the ointment that you would make and put on the body.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't the herbs or the mollifying plaster. Go ahead, brother.
But thy word, O Lord, which healed all things.
You have pastors. You have pastors, bro, administering the COVID shot in the church, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is insane. You people was worshiping the medicine. That's why the Lord took you out, man. That was worshiping the COVID vaccine. That was worshiping the mask. You really thought the mask could protect you? You thought that shot could protect you? Look at this.
It says blessings by way of medicine. These pastors preach COVID-19 vaccination as God's healing power.
Wow.
Faith
and guess what? All them pastors, man, if y'all don't leave them churches, man, it was the word of the Most High that protected you during this whole called fake pandemic, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or planned, this was a plandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Faith-demic.
The ultimate healing power is the word of the Most High. Look at that dude right there. This dude right. Come on, bro. That dude don't know no scriptures, man. That's out of here, man.
He con John 3:16. You to
he look like Remick from Sinners.
He looked like Remick, yeah.
When he wake up in the morning, he look in the mirror, he don't see himself in the mirror. He's a damn vampire with the Bible.
Yeah, vampire, yeah.
Read that again, priest, that last one.
Wisdom of Solomon, Salak, yeah. I was Look for another precept. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16.
12 and 13.
You say you want 12 and 13?
Yes.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12, verse 13.
No, Wisdom of Solomon 16, chapter 16, verse 12 and 13.
Okay, God. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16, verse 12. For it was neither herb nor mollifying plaster that restored them to health, but thy word, O Lord, which healeth all things.
Right. Oh, you want to say something?
Ah, that's it, man. Yeah. Y'all niggas medicines damn sure ain't work. That shit was poison. But it says the word of the Lord healeth all things.
Hey,
Why
hey.
y'all pastors wasn't pushing prayer or turning to the Lord?
Fasting, prayer. Why was that wasn't pushed?
Yeah.
They would lean on their own understanding.
Exactly. See what happened, bro, is that when you get into that fight with Satan, is you got the Holy Spirit till you get punched in the face. And a lot of people got punched in the face, they didn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's the word. When somebody got autism, you know what healed them? The words of the Most High.
Yeah.
You got stories with children that kept throwing themselves in the flame. And the Lord came over there and took that demon. All that stuff is spirits on people, bro.
Yep.
When people got mental health issues, addiction, is the word that is the ultimate vaccination.
Yeah.
What they should have did was put the Bible in a damn in a needle and injected people with it.
Yeah.
Verse 13.
Verse 13. For thou hast power of life and death.
Who got power of life and death?
Yahweh Shem El Shah.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. I am the way, I am the truth, I'm the life. Good.
Thou leadest to the gates of hell and bringest up again.
When Yahweh Shah was killed on the cross, what happened? Is death outside of the Most High control? No, because he resurrected Yahweh Shah after 3 days.
Yep.
Yeah. Matter of fact, in Deuteronomy it says, I kill and I make alive. I heal and I wound. So why these passages? The reason why you're sick is because the Lord who made you sick. Yeah, bro.
That was it on verse 13.
Wow. That's a good precept right there, man. Yep. Yeah, whoever got something, bring it out. Preach a lot.
Yeah, this
Got John 8:44. Says, ye are of your father the devil.
Now hold up. Yahweh Shah is talking. That's in red, right?
Go.
He was telling other Israelites, ye are of your father the devil. Who was he talking about? He was talking about the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because you had Jake bootlicking, like Officer Tatum, Jake bootlicking and kissing Esau behind all day. Stephen A. Smith, ye are of your father the devil. Read that one more time.
Go. It says, John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil.
So don't tell me that the Lord didn't refer to Esau as the damn devil. He is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Yeah.
Says, in the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
There's no truth in him. The spirit of Cain, the spirit of Esau, there's no truth in him. So now you got to argue with your moms. Your mom don't do that. Shut up, I'm going to do. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm your mother. I told my mother that. She said, I'm your mother. I had you. You ain't had me. I'm like, Ma, don't take that, please. You know what my mother used to she just send me, oh, guess what? I got the booster shot. And the Most High smoke. She used to get her shots with her husband, and the Lord took him in the spirit realm. See? And she used to call me, guess what? I got another booster. I'm still alive. He be laughing in the background. The Lord, I remember that vividly. And the Lord zapped him.
Wow.
You know? Yeah, but you want to play this right here?
Yeah, Jake trusted in it. Yeah, because this was a big thing, you know, with Kyrie. And this was around a season where Kyrie as well, you know, put up that, you know, talking about the Hebrew Israelites.
I'm gonna go on mute.
So, you know, Kyrie in the entertainment world was kind of like the black sheep because he was speaking about the truth in one instance as far as our nationality, going back to the Hebrew Israelites. And then he actually was banned from playing games in the NBA and fined for not taking the vaccine. And this is one of the main speakers who was lighting him up, Stephen A. Smith. So now let's see in hindsight what he got to say.
That because you got cats to go to Brooklyn, that because the league mandate is what it is.
Well, let me start it from the beginning.
That because you got cats to go to Brooklyn, that because the league mandate is what it is, and because 99% of the league ultimately made the sacrifice because they got a job to do, you should have done it too. You disagree. You talk about putting self in your body and all of this other stuff, and I respect that, but I disagree because my hope, listen, and bottom line is this, I didn't necessarily want to take the vaccine, but I was going to because I knew it was the right thing to do, specifically because my employer says, you got to work. You got a team to look out for. This is what our conditions are. I'm looking at millions upon millions of people across the country. This is what the mandate is. I'm looking.
This is what he's saying is exactly what this system is. This sit down is about. You know, this is you sold your soul. Basically, he basically saying when he's looking at it, he's saying this from a financial standpoint.
At the NBA, a lot of your teammates did not want to take the vaccine, but they did it. You are holding out. Fine. Kevin Durant, is he playing?
Yes.
Why is he playing?
Because he wants to win.
Okay. So
and he doesn't have an issue with taking the vaccine.
Excuse me. He didn't necessarily want to take it from what I was told. He just did it because guess what? That's the mandate.
That's his choice.
And it's the mandate he wants.
Yes.
Don't give me choices. We all know everybody has the right to make that choice.
Yeah, but
there were others who had the courage to say, bump that. One of those people at the forefront was Kyrie Irving. I bring his name up because I had my issues with him from a leadership standpoint, never as a player, because he's sensational. But with him, in terms of leadership, and I didn't look at it as being courageous. I looked at it as being selfish. And I watched Dr. Fauci on Capitol Hill yesterday. And the person I thought about most was Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving stood out in my mind because of the heat that he was taking. And now folks were piling on because that was just the latest transgression in their eyes that he was committing and subjecting the public to. He refused the vaccine. New York City's mandate made him ineligible for home games. And he linked his stance to people losing jobs over vaccine mandates. In my opinion, particularly hindsight-wise, it didn't make him stubborn or selfish. It made him brave for his willingness to stand up and say, nah, I'm not doing that.
Woman Jake is waking up, you know, to see that aspect or that point of view, because Jake never seen in this lifetime and generation, you know, those stand up against what the push is, because they you know, the scriptures say, and I'll get this real quick in Ecclesiastes, unless brother has some.
I can get it for you.
I got some after you.
Huh?
I got one after you.
Okay, Con. This is Ecclesiastes 8:4. Where the word of a king is, there is power. So, and that's what Fauci had. He was given power to take away, you're not going to work. You're not going to play. So they never seen no one stand up against the word of a king first and foremost, because this is what it started with. It was just a word. right? That they said a mandate, okay? And he said there is power, because the power was behind it is you can't travel, you can't work, you can't play. And who may say unto him, what doest thou? And that's where Stephen A. Smith is like, yo, you can't speak against this. Well, most of the people, not just Stephen A. Smith, but yo, what y'all doing? You know, how you going to speak again? How you going to stand up against the power of the rulers? This is what they say we got to do. This is what we got to do. They're starting to see it. And now may this wake a lot of Jake up and, you know, sisters up to understand that, yo, you standing up for the right cause. And at the end of the day, although you might get buried and fined and you know, they, you know, catch heat and catch flack, when the smoke and all of that stuff clears, you're going to be the one good, because now all those who went with the word of the king, a lot of them are not alive right now. A lot of them are sick. A lot of them died. You know.
Yeah, a lot of them in the spirit realm complaining.
A lot of That's
And you know what? That's heavy that you said that, because you know you got brothers that got to resort to driving Uber right now. You know, their lives might be a little bit hard. You know, but you know, when you go through a week like this and seeing all the information, you know that you're on point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, I'm willing to go through this, but I know that I'm doing the right. I know I'm on the right path.
Right.
I know that I'm being led through the Holy Spirit. I don't got nobody deceiving me. I'm not getting manipulated.
Yeah.
I got because if they speaking lies, that means somebody got the truth.
Yeah.
Somebody got the truth. Yeah.
And the way it's leaning, we got the truth.
We got the truth.
So when you're going through these hardships, if you know, I just wanted to say that going through them hardships, man, don't be so down on yourself, man. Life is hard, bro. Hey, it's a saying that the Most High give his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers.
Yeah.
You know, so that what that says about you.
Right. That means we tough enough to bear. And we one of the Lord's soldiers, so that's cool as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all I had to bring out. You had
something.
Okay.
Well, priest officer, he has something. Yeah, actually has something.
Yeah, like what after he's there. Wait.
It's Joshua 1:9. It says, have not I commanded thee, be strong and of good courage, be not afraid. It says, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord Yahweh is with thee wherever thou goest. And Kyrie, you know, he played, you know, a role through the Holy Spirit, you know, having good courage and being strong in that point of time. And I just want to bring that up.
Yeah, because the whole NBA, LeBron James, a lot of people was stepping. He got banned, you know. Team players, a lot of them guys. And now, just for years later, for them to still, you know, for Trump, after all you did, LeBron, for Trump to call you a racist, like, I mean, you can't do enough. You took the jab. You moved to the city. It don't matter what you do. You a nigga and you a racist. It don't matter. And LeBron did it all. You know, he did it.
Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj went up there, and Donald Trump, he cracked a joke. He said, when the shots start popping, Nicki Minaj started twerking. So you know, here it is. You bootlicking Donald Trump just to do what? Just to get joked on? Just to be a flunky?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. If I could land back on, I'm gonna bring over this one just to land back on what we I'm a piece that I bring out. This is Luke 17 and 33. It said, whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. Right? And they're trying to save the worldly assets, and the worldly life. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to save their life in this world, the Esau system, the basketball career, and the job, and the degrees, the value, the value, the starting point for the degrees. So they want to lose their job to try to save their life. You know what I'm saying? But whoever loses the life shall preserve it. And now we've seen how we preserve to the truth. We've seen all these deaths. Now we've seen confession. We've seen all these things revealing because they're trying to save their life. You know what I'm saying? And they still end up losing it by death,
Yeah, because Yahweh Shah, he's talking because he said, I gotta be of my father's business. You know, so he's speaking like a merchant. You know what I mean? Like if somebody said, yo, I net $100 million, right? That's what the world is counting the money. The world is counting the basketball, the fame, the MVPs, the power, the possessions that you got. The Most High is counting your faith, your obedience, you know, and that's why they traded Jaylen Brown. Because they know he's about to learn about the Hebrew Israelites eventually. They got to get him the body there. Go take him to Philly and hope that he get caught up in some Islam BS. Good.
But that was it.
I have one. This is
please.
This is Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 14. It says, "Wherefore hear the word of Yahweh, ye scornful men that rule this people which is in Jerusalem." You know, speaking to the leaders, you know, that have sold out. This is the Lord making a direct, you know, warning against them. Because guys like Stephen A. Smith, other people that have voices and platforms within Israel, really changed a lot of people's outlook to think that it was okay to take that jab, right? Verse 15, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. Okay? Our people made leaders, you know, within our nation, 2/3, made a covenant with Esau, with the wicked, right? When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. Thinking that if they would, if they align themselves with the wicked, they'll be taken care of. They'll be okay, right? If I just take this job, you know, I could keep my job with ESPN.
Yes.
Right? But it says, I wanted to get this point. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. So these leaders, they took the lies and the falsehood, the deception as their refuge, as their strength. But now they have to be held accountable. That's why Stephen A. Smith has to get on his platform and acknowledge that he was wrong to speak against individuals like Kyrie. And this is going to be a recurring thing that's going to happen over these coming weeks, I perceive, where a lot of these leaders that were so outspoken, they were so outspoken to villainize people that decided that they didn't want to take that job. They're going to have to give an answer for it.
Yes.
Because they don't got nothing to stand on. They have no refuge. They have nothing to hide. They've been exposed because of the truth.
Yeah. I got a precept. When you finish, priest?
No, that was it.
It's Proverbs 15 and 27. He that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house. And that's what happened. Like you said, Stephen A. Smith. Look, all of these guys from ESPN, they firing him. They're looking at losing their job. So you do all of this stuff, you know, and ESPN doing a major layoff. So, you know, you still, you know, you're troubling your own house for when you greedy of gain, because for one, you're going to lose your life. You know, you could actually die for those who took it. But then even years later down the line, Esau just going to replace you and set some new faces and new puppets up.
It's never enough.
Yeah.
It's never enough what you said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nah. It's never enough for him. But it says, he that hateth gifts shall live. So the ones who didn't take it, who didn't receive the gifts, because like you said, they was doing all types of crazy incentives, you know, get a Krispy Kreme doubles. It's free donut incentives for vaccinations. You know, so you know, just think about the amount of things they did. But he that hateth gifts shall live. So
and you know what? And that's the spirit. I ain't gonna lie. You know, because they was giving you the checks. A lot of people that took the vaccine, they wanted to keep their jobs. They wanted to travel more. They wanted to be accepted. They didn't want to be looked at. You know, they just wanted to get along.
Yeah.
when you get older, you're gonna learn a lot of people. They do things just to get along. They don't want to ruffle nobody's feathers.
Yeah,
and it comes with a lot. It comes with a lot because you know the scripture says that you're gonna make yourself a prey.
wow, that's it.
You're gonna make yourself a prey. Let me get that precept.
Yeah,
you know, let me get that Sirach real quick. Sirach 20:9 real quick. My brother get the prey joint.
Sirach 20:9. It says, "There is a sinner that have good success and evil things."
Stephen A. Smith. I don't know. Hey, how much is Stephen A. Smith worth?
Let me see. I'm gonna check right now.
Just because somebody have great success, that don't mean they righteous.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It says Stephen A. Smith has an estimate net worth of $60 million to $85 million, driven by media deals, including a 5-year, roughly $105 million contract with ESPN.
So he worth almost $100 million. But that don't mean he's righteous.
Yeah.
You know, he's a sinner. And at the end of the day, maybe he do really feel sorry about it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I hope he's being sincere.
Right.
I hope he start growing his beard and start changing things.
Right.
You know, but just because you have great success in something doesn't mean that the Most High is dealing with you.
Wow.
Because guess what? Satan gives blessings too.
Yeah.
Satan gave Judas money. Satan gives money too.
Yeah.
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 That's a part. Yeah, no, this is beautiful because this is a balanced way to look at things. There is a sinner that have good success in evil things.
Right. The reason he's being successful because he's selling drugs. He's being successful in evil things, but that don't mean that the Most High is giving him money. Yahweh. Satan is giving him the money.
Right. Just
because she made a song with all my scamming ass niggas at Satan gave the contract deals.
Yeah.
So you gotta know the difference. You know? Yeah.
And there is a gain that turneth to loss.
And there's a gain that can turn into loss. Your spot on the chariot.
Wow.
So you might gain certain things and be like, yo, man, I got more money, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But that might be a loss for you.
Wow. Yeah.
You might gain the fame and lose your family. Kanye West, he felt betrayed by the industry.
Yeah.
You know, he said he got a crappy deal. At least it came with like a Happy Meal.
Yeah.
So you might gain the popularity and everybody screaming your name, but you might lose your mind doing that.
Yeah.
Like Orlando Brown, nigga might be really going through mental issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, verse 10.
Verse 10, there is a gift that shall not profit thee.
Yeah, because you want to know why? Some gifts, it comes with strings attached. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That 85 million, 100 million, that shit come with a lot.
Yeah.
You don't know why, and that's why you see a lot of athletes committing suicide. You're like, damn, why is gonna just commit suicide because he burnt out.
Yeah. He's seen that, this came with all of this shit. Damn, bro. Yeah. He want to run away from it.
They tell you where to live. They tell you where to live, what people you could be associated with. Cut ties off with your friends. Don't go back to your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay, what's that?
Nah, Priest, you made me think about a film brothers mention often, Devil's Advocate. Like, he wanted to be the successful lawyer, but all of these strings were attached to it, where he ultimately he was gonna have to submit himself to Satan. And that's what comes with a lot of these pacts that these Israelites make within Esau's world. You're going to make pacts with the devil. What can you expect but strings to be attached?
Right. And then you got to think, Judas, he got the money, but guess what? He had to betray the Messiah.
Yeah.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
That's a major, what type of string? Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm trying to say that you don't know. All right, Judas, take this money. We want you to betray him. He didn't know that they was going to go that far.
Right.
He didn't. Judas didn't know that they was going to crucify him and do all that. He didn't know that.
He didn't know that. That's why he tried to. That's why he tried to go give back the money. He said, "Nah, give back
the money. Yeah,
give back the money." What? Nah.
and then they throw it back. It's never about the money. They say, "Yo, this ain't about the money. We don't give a fuck about this."
Damn.
It's never about the money.
Yo.
Exactly.
Yo, bro, they print money every day.
Mm-hmm.
Money get printed every day. It's not about the money.
Not about the
It's
money.
about your soul. Your integrity is on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we keep reading.
It says there is a gift that shall not profit thee. There is a gift whose recompense is double.
See? There's a gift, a recompense is double.
Payback is double, yo.
Recompense is double. Yeah. That's it. That's all I wanted. And Luke 16:10.
I wanted to look something up right quick because we mentioned about money. I looked up how much money is printed every day. It says the Bureau of Engraving and Printing produces 38 million notes a day with a face value of approximately $541 million. 48% of the notes printed are $1 notes. So every single day, $541 million are printed into circulation.
You see?
So you got guys out here killing for the money. You got girls prostituting for the money. You selling your soul.
That's crazy, bro. And they just printed the new ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that? Mark 8:36. You gain the world, sell your soul.
Lose your soul, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
It's you want to if you please start for one?
Luke 16:10.
Yeah, Luke 16:10 it said, Luke 16:10 it said, he that is faithful in that which is the least faithful also in much, and he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much.
Yeah. Well, if read that one more time.
This is Luke 16:10. It said, he that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much.
Right. So your integrity is not measured by the size of the opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
He said, and he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much.
Right. So if you do a small lie, you know, whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? If you constantly compromising yourself with small matters, those things become habits.
Yeah.
Those things are eventually going to become a habit about you. When you keep, yo, brother, why don't you speak up better? Why don't you do that? Because the brother's trying to take you out of those habits. Yeah.
Verse 11 said, if therefore he have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will
money. So the mammon is the material, the wealth, the money. Yahweh Shah, he's not calling the money evil, man. All right, you gotta be able to deal with the test of money. Okay, you know again.
It said,
that word mammon, real quick. Let me get that in the NLT, that verse right there. Somebody else give me the NLT. Please, let me get Luke 16:11 in the NLT. Luke 16:11 NLT.
I got the word mammon in the etymon.
Yeah, bro.
It says personification of riches and worldliness. It says mammon from Aramaic, mamona, mammon, riches, gain.
Right, money. Money is the test. Read that in NLT real quick, 16:11.
It says, Luke 16:11 says, if you are untrustworthy about worldly wealth, who will trust you with the true riches of heaven?
Read that one more time.
It says,
Hey, preach a lot. Pull up Luke 16:11 NLT right there.
and if you are untrustworthy about worldly wealth,
See, if you're not able to keep your integrity with the money, because the Lord is using money to test people. So all the people that took the shot for, why do you think the mark of the beast gonna come?
Yeah, that's the types of the finances, the money.
It's attached to the finances.
Buying and selling.
Get that precept. You know, that's it right there.
Wow.
Read that in NLT one more time.
it says in Luke 16:11 NLT, and if you are untrustworthy about worldly wealth, who will trust you with the true riches of heaven?
And what is the true riches of heaven? Anybody know? The wisdom of the Most High. The spiritual understanding. Yahweh Shah, the name. The doctrine. How is the Lord going to trust you with the true riches? How's he going to do that? When you dudes is failing off a damn vaccine.
Yeah.
A vaccine got you losing your mind and your integrity. Your wife is bugged out. We got to take this back. What? You out your damn mind? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing none of that. Well, the kids got to get it. I'm telling you, I don't want my kids to get it. I told my baby moms that. And she still took my kids to get it.
You see?
But what am I going to do? Am I going to beat her up? And no.
Yeah.
No. I just prayed over it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not going to get depressed about it because I know I'm being challenged by Satan.
Yeah.
You read the book of Job. Job said that his wife, he said, my voice, he said, every time I spoke to her, it was like my breath stank.
Damn. Yeah.
I read that before in the book of Job. So when you dealing with a woman, she's not going to jack your movements like that. It's almost like, nigga, shut up, stop talking, you know?
Yeah.
But if you are untrustworthy about worldly wealth, the mammon, the money is the test, and that's going to be the ultimate. And guess what? This the reason why they dropped this vaccination, all this information, because when they do the mark of the beast, they want to incite riots and people to get upset.
Yeah.
That's what they want to do.
Yeah. What the fuck? I took this. I lost loved ones. Who took it? Yeah.
I'm not doing it again. Let's go.
Yeah, fuck the government. Hey, because you had the one kid who shot the CEO of the dude name was Luigi. So you're right. They know Luigi Maggione. He shot the let me get that back up.
Things that insurance to do.
The CEO, of United Healthcare.
Yeah, United Healthcare. Yeah. So what Esau is doing to the Holy Spirit, he's really making Jake more aware, but making him more aware to fight the government.
Yeah.
The men of the Lord, we're not here to fight the government.
Right.
This is I'm gonna say this again. Men that are in the spirit of Yahweh Shah is a non-violent movement.
Yes.
Right.
We're not fighting the government. We're going to adhere to the laws of the land.
Right.
If the laws of the land said don't drink and drive, we're not drinking and driving. We're not doing none of that.
Right.
Yep.
Okay? That's all I wanted to say. Yeah, but you got something?
Revelations.
Yep.
Excuse me. So Revelations chapter 13. Let me actually start up. Revelation chapter 13, verse 14. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And now we know that the image of the beast is the system of the ancient Greco-Roman Empire that's been revived through America, NATO, and the EU, right? But it was through these miracles that people have brought themselves to submit to this image, to bow down, right? And now what we're preparing to see is that people are going to take on his mark.
Yeah.
Right? Verse 15, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right? So people that don't want to come into this system, you're going to be killed physically or you'll be just excommunicated from society. Right? And we saw that with this COVID-19 vaccination, right? Where the threat of you losing your job, you losing your home, you know, the things that you were accustomed to having in this system were put on a chopping block for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And they weren't willing to compromise. Or pardon me, they were willing to compromise.
Yeah.
You know? Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? This is speaking of the mark of the beast. Priest Lot, could you pull up in the blue letter the Greek Strong's for causeth?
Y'all can see my screen?
Con, I see it. So that right there, definition 7, it says to make, i.e. render one anything. It says to make, constitute, right? So this is going to be constituted into law, right? This implementation of the mark of the beast, just like what we saw with COVID. You know,
I believe
we saw that.
You
go ahead.
I believe Trump mentioned that in what's that for 6G? 6G, that, you know, pretty much he said what it will go under this, it will go under the skin.
Right.
Yep. And if I got to add real quick, and he said it caused it all. That cause is the same thing he tried out in the pandemic, because he coming out what you love the most. Okay, let me see what you're willing to give up. Let me see what you're willing to go want in your life. So the same things you want to travel, you go use that again. You can't do this because of this. You can't do that because of that. So this is the cause. And the pandemic was that was the test run to see what Jake willing to give up.
Yeah, they're going to push. When somebody causes something to happen, and when somebody causes a fire, that means they're the one that lit the fire. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to cause where your finances are going to be tied to the mark of the beast.
Yeah.
He's going to do something, challenge the people again on a higher level. Hey, if you want to play these basketball games, if you want to be on Twitch, if you want to be on Instagram, if you want to watch a pornography, you must have a digital ID. This is the cause. Just like they did with the vaccine, the COVID-19. They're the one that made the Wuhan and the bats and it started in the lab. No, this was man-made.
Yeah.
So they're going to cause it. They are the authors of the digital ID. That's why you're hearing talks about the Clarity Act.
Yeah.
You're hearing talks about the Clarity Act. You're hearing talks about, do me a favor, somebody ask chat, what is the Clarity Act? What is the Clarity Act? Keep reading what is the Clarity Act?
Verse 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he, except that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Right. So the mark of the beast is attached to finances. It's a direct link to finances. You're not going to be able to buy. You know what that means? You can't buy no more video games. You can't listen to Apple Music no more. You can't buy on Amazon, Google. You can't buy. You can't go no more to Whole Foods and Publix, because they're going to be all integrated into this program.
Yeah.
So that's what they're going to do. Now, the men, the women, the children, that's able to resist the devil and say, nah, we're not doing that. We're going to trust in the Lord. Those are the ones that's going to make it on the chariots.
Yeah.
Not
That's right.
You know? So what is the Clarity Act? Can somebody read that?
Said,
It's lucky, bro.
Said the Clarity Act refers to comprehensive bipartisan U.S. cryptocurrency market legislation, formerly the Digital Asset Market Clarity Act, H.R. 3633, advancing through Congress to establish explicit legal frameworks for digital assets.
Explicit legal framework for the digital asset. Because that's going to be the new way you spend the money. So now if you don't get this, now what they might do is, I believe, they're going to let the Clarity Act pass. You're going to be able to buy things with your cell phone. And eventually, they're going to bring and say, hey, you got to get this in your body.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Right.
And if you don't get this in your body by A, B, C, and D, you can't travel no more. You can't work no more. They're going to do it again.
Yeah.
So it's a direct connection to finances, the mark of the beast.
Right.
You know, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Let me get Proverbs 13:11. If anybody want to say anything else.
Yeah, man. If they, and it said also framework, that means that is on the working that is in progress, yo. The framing something for like, or everything will be correlated. The framing this, what's the name of it?
Clarity Act.
The Clarity Act. That's the framework. That'll be the new law. That's the legal.
Yeah, that's the frame. That's the frame. The frame is what hold the picture up. The picture is you, Jake's taking the mark of the beast.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, oh, do me a favor. When are they supposed to pass this Clarity Act? I think sometime in the next 30 days.
Man, Jake, man. Yo. Jake can know what's going on, yo. Jake gotta wake up for real, yo.
Yeah, mid-September.
Mid-September.
Right there.
We're in August right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're in August right now. So let's say if it delays a little bit, it's going to happen this year.
It's going to happen. Yeah. They closing this out with this act right here for sure.
And you're going to see people that invested in companies like Ripple, Ethereum, Dogecoin. You're going to see those coins hit numbers and make people millionaires overnight.
Yeah.
And they're going to allow them to live that lifestyle of being millionaires for maybe a few months, maybe a year. And then they're going to say, yo, you got to take the mark of the beast.
Yeah.
You know? Let me get Proverbs 13:11. We're going to wrap it up. And you got more videos, Priscilla?
Let me see. I got one right here.
Okay. Let me get hold on. Let me get Proverbs 13:11. These 3 precepts right here.
So Proverbs 13:11 says, wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished.
See, wealth gotten by vanity is going to be diminished. So if you take the chip, if you take that, it's going to be diminished, bro. Because you're going to get hit with a nuclear missile.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's going to be,
it's going to be diminished. That's just the equation to it. The Most High is going to destroy it. Thermonuclear destruction. AI is going to be corrupt. I mean, y'all got to know what you think you're doing it for. You really don't got control over. You know, you don't got control over resources and the value of wealth. What happened if that $1 million really is becomes worth $10?
Yep.
You know, you did all of that, and now it's really worth $10 now. You know, this is the thing they're doing. They're doing that with, if I'm not mistaken, with a lot of them Hamites right now. They're trying to devalue the diamonds. You know, Esau has, you know, they got the power.
China is devaluing the diamonds.
China is devaluing the diamonds. So you think you do all of this for this $1 million, or okay, we gain all of this money, but then what happens when that $1 million become $10 and nothing, and then overall being destroyed? But yeah, that was it. But-
Continue on, it says, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase.
It says, the scripture says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability in them times. So he that gathereth by labor shall increase. And that's what we doing week in and week out. We gathering. We don't got time to be dealing with drama. Our job is to be, we don't got time to be having back and forth wars with different brothers that know the Bible.
Yeah.
Our job, if it happens, it happens. Don't get it twisted. But our job is to be diligent in this truth and be patient,
Right.
be consistent, and do an honest work.
Right.
I was in on that.
All right. Proverbs 28:20.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse 20. A faithful man shall abound with blessings.
See? And one thing the mark of the beast can do is not going to give you no blessings.
No.
It's going to give you curses.
Yeah.
You're going to have goddamn nanotechnology, 5G frequencies running all over your ass. You're probably going to break out in rashes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, you're going to be on fire all the time.
Yeah. If your phone get hot in your hand, you put that shit on your skin.
You're going to be hot. You're going to be hot. And now you see in these databases, it drains so much water, so you're going to be dehydrated.
Yo!
70% of your body made out of water. If you put that little small database in your body, you're going to get dehydrated. You're going to get burnt out.
Yeah, no, you're right. I can see dudes just drinking water all the Yeah.
It's cool outside. The brother's sweating.
Brother's sweating. Like
that.
Continuing on, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent.
See, the mark of the beast is nothing but a shortcut.
Yeah.
You're cutting corners.
Yeah.
You don't want to be paralyzed and let the Lord do a miracle through a brother and make you walk again. You want to cut corners.
Yeah.
You make it haste to be rich.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Esau putting that spirit on Jake. That that's what the algorithm. Hey, yo, you make $10,000 right now in 2 days, and they pushing that spirit. So Jake is already like, yo, damn, which one is it? So when they roll out the chip and they see somebody say that, and they be like, word, and they check his account, yo, his account, yo, he really got 50 bands.
Yeah.
For real. And then they gonna make haste because that's what the spirit they've been pushing on the people. You know, these get rich, make money quick schemes. That's all Esau been pumping the last probably like since COVID.
Yup. Got these AI apps. Yeah, join these AI apps. Give the AI app 5,000. He can make you 100,000. Play these video games. You can make $500 a day.
Yeah.
You know, good.
Verse 21. To have respect of persons is not good. For a piece of bread, that man will transgress.
A piece of bread. A piece of bread, man. These dudes will give you a piece of bread and you're going to transgress.
Wow. I ain't read that one.
Yeah, you can speak on it.
No, I'm just a man. I ain't read that one, but that is for a piece of bread.
You know how cheap, you know how cheap and worthless you are, that you could be brought out for a piece of bread?
Yeah.
You don't. That means you don't got no integrity, bro. Look at these clowns, juvenile. Look at these clowns. They got brought out for a piece of bread.
Piece of fucking bread, yo.
Backs that thing up. Yeah.
Can you play it or no?
Yeah, I can play it.
Before you find that daytime, you gotta wait, Chad. Gotta go back to nature, get it straight, Chad. Girl, you look good, want you fax that thing up. You's a handsome young brother, want you fax that thing up.
Rapper Juvenile has remixed one of his most popular songs to help encourage people to get up COVID-19 vaccine. Black adults under the age of 40 are the least likely to get vaccinated. Juvenile says he's vaccinated and knows the pain that families could face if a loved one gets coronavirus.
Now check this out. They making this video, and it's who you think they look at the video? They marketing it to who? Israelites.
They marketing it to Israelites. Yeah.
You don't see no Arab. This wasn't being marketed to nobody. It wasn't being marketed to Chinese people, Arab people, and I'm not being racist when I say that. It's just a fact.
Yes.
Nah, fact. They marketing it
This
to
was a hard push on Israelites.
yeah.
You know how many people looked up to Cash Money Records?
Yeah.
I want a hot boy.
Yeah.
These guys been selling their soul.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And mind you, they've been selling it for a piece of bread.
Piece of bread, yo.
It says for a piece of bread, that man would transgress.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of these people want approval. They want to be influenced.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why they Esau know that because the blonde being the blonde, they want to be influenced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Verse 22, he that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye.
And that's the problem. The mark of the beast is going to be highly moved because Jake just have an evil eye, bro.
Mm.
The reason why, because you're going to see one Jake with the mark of the beast, buying a Ferrari, going into the clubs. He's going to have abilities. He's going to be able to walk again.
Yeah.
Jake has an evil eye because they never cured themselves from the greed, the enviness, the self. You got a lot of Jakes that's selfish. They only care about themselves, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They only view things through their personal gain.
Yeah.
Not through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Read that again, 22.
He that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye.
So everybody that take the mark of the beast, what do they have?
They got an evil eye.
They got an evil eye.
Yeah.
And this is why when we brothers go to these events, we really be checking Jake because Jake is really only worrying about the lens of their own personal gains.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care about how can this benefit their neighbors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They look at people as transactions, as opportunities to exploit. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And considereth not that poverty shall come upon him.
See, when you greedy and you selfish, even though today you got a profit, hey, guess what? The poverty that's going to come to a lot of you people that get the mark of the beast is a nuclear missile.
Yeah.
The long term, I'm talking about the long term effect. When we read the scriptures, I think it says that in Revelation, whoever took the mark of the beast in his image, they shall be destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get that.
All right.
Because as prophets, we saying before, the long-term effect is that you're going to get hit with a missile.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever you got, bring it out. You can break it down.
This is Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. Verse 10. This is pursuant to Revelation 13 and 16 through 19. It says the same, verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. The Lord got a reservation made already for those that take this.
Yeah.
Which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented. So this is the judgment for it. Tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Right. So, and this is the Most High telling you what's going to happen if you take it. right? He's telling them the rundown again. So it's pretty much the Most High warning Jake again about because how you laboring your time, where you're laboring in, you're laboring and putting the work in and getting these short quick fix riches, or you're living for the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
That greed is so short-sighted, you know. It's so like, you know, it's like, yeah, you made a profit, you know, you could walk now, you probably could see now, you know, but it's going to be short-lived because the next chapter you got to deal with consequences.
Yeah.
You literally got to deal with consequences, bro. It's really no reward to it.
Yeah.
You go to Revelation 13 and 16, and then you go to Revelation 14 and 9.
Yeah, short-lived. Yeah, the scriptures say that the triumphing of the wicked is short. It's going to be a short-lived moment where you feel like you made it and you got it, but at the end of the day, you really don't got it.
Check this out. The last verse in Revelation 13:18, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. That's 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 verses later, you're getting destroyed.
Damn.
9 verses later, you're getting destroyed. So it's not even worth it.
Damn.
If anybody wants to speak on that.
Yeah, nah, it's not worth it. That's not even that short. So one is getting rewarded, and then another is getting destroyed. So you're right.
But the scriptures are giving his wisdom. This is a man concept. Don't take it. Then 9 verses later, everybody that did take it, they get destroyed.
Damn.
Get that scripture you just said it, Priest of Tazamon. 9 verses. Let me get that was it on that on 22.
That
was it.
Okay. All right, let me get Jeremiah 17:11, then we're gonna end it off with Priest Shalak and Priest Tazamon. They got a scripture. Jeremiah 17:11 in GMT. And then we're gonna play that video, Priest Shalak. If you got any scriptures, bring it out. I'm gonna go on mute.
I'm holding the scripture that I had mentioned.
In the GNT?
Yeah, Jeremiah 17:11 and the GNT.
All right. So Jeremiah 17:11, the GNT says, whoever gets rich by cheating will lose the wealth before they die. At the end of their life, they will be
Jeremiah 17:11.
Yeah. Person who gets money dishonestly.
In the GNT. The person who gets money dishonestly.
Said Jeremiah 17:11, right?
Yeah. Is that the scripture? The person who gets money dishonestly. That's what I wanted.
I got it. This is Jeremiah 17:11. The person who gets money dishonestly is like a bird that hatches eggs it didn't lay. Right. Because you didn't put no work in for it, you know, and you got it dishonestly. So it says in the prime of the life, he will lose his riches, and in the end, he is nothing but a fool.
Right. So just imagine if you a bird, right? And you see some eggs and you start protecting them eggs. You keeping them warm, sitting on it. You waiting for them to hatch. Then one day, them chickens, they grow up and they leave you.
Wow, yeah.
Because those chickens was never yours anyway.
Right. you know the parent they belong to, they're gonna be like, this ain't
right.
Yeah.
So you may get the mark of the beast, but that's not the real money.
Wow.
Let me get that in Romans real quick.
Okay. Romans 11:33.
Yeah.
This is Romans chapter 11, verse 33. It says, "Oh, the depth of riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. How unsearchable are his judgments and his ways past finding out. right? So that's the true riches. It says, oh, how deep the riches both of the wisdom and knowledge of the Lord. You know, the COVID and all of that stuff and the technology is never going to give you the understanding of the mind frame of the world, what the kingdom of heaven is going to be like. It's only written for a certain manuscript with the mind of an Edomite, of a devil. You know, because you would think that, oh, okay, we're going with the wisdom of the people, but these people is only limited by Satan. All right, the Lord's wisdom is way deeper. There's a newer world to come. All right, wherein it lies where the truth will now flourish. All right, the Hebrew Israelites, you know, the elect will be ruling. Yahweh Shai. Okay, you know, they can't give you this information. So, oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, how unsearchable are his judgments and his ways past finding out. You know, speaking, putting up prayers and miracles happening, manna from heaven. Chat can't figure that shit out. You could put that in Chat GPT all day. He can't. How does the water come out of a rock?
Chat gonna try to question the miracles.
Huh?
I said Chat will try to question the miracles.
Yeah. How does an angel, you know, come in a human form and not, you know, like, you know, or how does an angel look like someone else and make a vision to show you him eating and he's not really eating nothing? You know, these are the things that's written in the Bible. So, you know, that's the wisdom of the Lord. Yahweh Shai, distant parent, that's wisdom. Healing the blind. See, he can't beat that. So this is really the real riches to chase after, because all of the stuff this nigga saying that's going to be done through this chip, the Most High is beyond times in that. And it's being done righteously. You're not going to be destroyed. But it says verse 34, for who have known the mind of the Lord, or who have been his counselor? ChatGPT and AI, you can put that shit in you all day, because like the brother said, this is what's gonna go on. You're gonna see other people's bank accounts. You're gonna see niggas thinking 10 times smarter than you. Niggas gonna be able to map question in their head because they got the chip in their head. Niggas gonna be, you know, moving, doing all the dances, you know, Bitcoin, popping,
learning languages like this,
learning languages, talking to dogs. Hey, oh, we see the dog right here. Me and him can have a conversation. Like, what the fuck going on? But
and then you're gonna have different versions of the chip.
Yeah,
you know, you're gonna have a classes of even within.
Oh yeah,
even within the market beast.
Yeah.
Because you might be a Jake that can only afford the 2.0 mark of the beast.
Right.
You might be limited in what you can do.
Yeah.
You can have the Jakes that, or the Israelites that got money, like LeBron and them. They got the 7.0 chip.
Yeah.
You know, they pay a monthly fee. $1 million a month.
$1 million. That nigga sells regenerate. Yeah.
Why would you even go for that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I want to say.
Nah, that's the
video.
Yeah, come on.
South Korea, over 8.7 million people combined. They compared vaccinated to unvaccinated. The COVID vaccinated individuals suffered increased risks of 7 major cancers, some of the same cancers we see in this new data. We have all of the mechanistic studies now, over 100 studies actually indicate these mRNA injections may induce cancer via 17 distinct mechanisms. Official government data by the National Cancer Institute. We see from 2021 to 2023, the cancer incidence rates, new cancer cases skyrocketed up 6.4%. Colorectal cancers up 19%, and those under 50. Brain tumors up 19%. Small intestine cancer, it's now undeniable.
Yeah, wow. I mean, it's crazy, and yet nobody has gone to jail over it.
All you pastors, y'all need to apologize.
Yeah.
All you pastors that was doing that, everybody need to apologize. Not just Stephen A. Smith. Everybody need to apologize.
Yeah.
And those people need to get lawsuit money and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
But see, that's another thing. Before you took the jab, you had to sign documentation saying that you're not going to sue.
Yes.
That you couldn't sue.
This nigga is the devil, bro.
Let me get some. Let me get Psalm 73:3 real quick. Because when you know, when brothers be on the highways and byways, we see Esau ride past us in Ferraris and nice cars, and they running, their shoes is clean. It kind of gets to you, you know? Like, why do people believe him?
Yeah.
You know? Why they don't believe us, you know?
Right.
Psalm chapter 7.
You got
you go, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Psalm 73, verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
Yeah, man, you know, you know, brothers do, because we got emotions too. So certain things come out of us. You know, you see in the wicked, everybody listens. Why do people still want to listen to them and take the mark of the beast?
They still gonna listen. They still gonna go to the doctor.
They still gonna go to the doctor.
They still gonna get vaccines for the school year. They still gonna this process is still gonna happen.
It's almost like it don't matter what he do. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 4, it says, for there are no bands in their debt, but their strength is firm.
They strength is firm. You if you try to do business with Taiwanese people, Esau is there.
Yeah.
It's like he got a grip on every industry.
Yeah.
Trucking industry, finance industry.
Yeah.
Mortgage loans.
Food.
He's everywhere. Yeah.
Verse 5, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
They're not in trouble like other men. They're not in trouble like the Native American men, the West Indian men, the Trinidadian men, the Jamaican men. We got to argue with our wives.
Yeah.
Esau got to do nothing. Donald Trump, he got accused for rape. And you had Edomite women still go for him.
Yeah.
Officer Tatum, he's an Israelite. They asked Officer Tatum, hey, Charlie Kirk said that you was better off being a slave. He said, yup, he right. Yeah.
Verse 6, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, of violence covereth them as a garment. Yeah. So through Esau having this level of prosperity, he not even thinking on a level of saneness. He's thinking in a mindset of pride. He's violent in his movements, right?
For you to sit there and 111 times plead the fifth with a smirk in your face, that's pride.
That's pride.
Man.
Because if Dr. Fauci was to go to jail, he would die in a day. Because them inmates in there that lost their family members, they'll take him out.
Yeah.
But he could smile in a way where ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I got pardoned already.
Yeah.
So he's rocking that like how Jake like to wear them platinum chains. Esau wears pride.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein, he was smiling. He didn't even do it. They broke him out of jail. The cameras went off.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing was gonna happen to him. Yeah.
Verse 7, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish.
They have more. And a lot of these people, all right, that died due to the COVID, they took their organs.
Yo.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Organ trafficking. Taking people's livers and hearts. They got a new movie called
a tablespoon of chocolate. One spoon of chocolate.
1 spoon of chocolate.
1 spoon of chocolate. Wow.
The movie, I give it a 4, but the concept is real. Like he said, he said the most valuable Jake is a dead Israelite. And really, what he was saying was, he was like, "Yo, don't shoot them. Just punch them in the face, beat them up real bad in the head, so we can take their organs."
It says illegal organ trafficking and black market trade spiked during the COVID-19 pandemic due to economic hardship.
Yeah.
desperate financial situations, and a severe shortage of legal organ donations.
So you know why it spiked? You know why it spiked up? Because a lot of Jakes died.
Yeah.
Jakes died. Yeah.
Good.
Verse 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression.
Yeah, if you plead the fifth, 111, that's wicked, bro.
Yeah.
You oppress people to do that, bro. Yeah.
They speak lawfully. It says, verse 9, they set their mouth.
Jump to 12.
Okay. Verse 12. Behold, these are the
ungodly.
Behold, these are the ungodly.
These are the ungodly. Fauci, not in you, all these guys that we been calling out, they are the ungodly.
Right.
Stephen A. These guys are the ungodly.
Right.
Boule Society, these are the ungodly. Yeah.
It says, who prosper in the world, they increase in riches.
You see, if you want to know how the Most High feel about money, look who he give it to. The ungodly.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted right there, bro. Wow. You know what? Jump to 16.
I looked up ungodly in the etymon. It said the slang or colloquial sense of extremely annoying. So these dudes is literally a nuisance in the earth. And when you think about it from a foundation of the ways of Yahweh Shemel Shai, when you see a dude like Fauci, when you see Netanyahu, when you see these guys that are opposing the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai, it's a nuisance. It said extremely annoying. Jump into verse 16. It says, when I thought to know this, it was too painful for me.
Yeah, when you think about, if you're not in the truth and you think about these matters of why these people are always like, why my people can get it will become painful for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Until verse 17, until I went into the sanctuary of Yahweh Shemel Shai, then understood I their end. Yeah.
So I mean, you gotta come in this truth to understand what Esau is. If you're not in this truth and you don't have this truth, you'll never figure him out. You know,
and they got an end.
Yep.
You know, like the priest said, they was given the physicians of no value when you fall into their hands if you sin in the face of your maker. So coming into the sanctuary, you see their position and like, oh, okay, they just designed as a punishment tool right now.
Right.
Follow the law, statutes, and commandments, but once the righteousness is established, they got no purpose.
But you got to come into the truth. That's why we started this video about how important the truth is. The truth is going to set you free. The reason why Jake is out here rioting and they fighting and they want to protest is because they're not in the truth. If you were to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, we wouldn't have to do that.
That's true.
If we were to deal with the herbs and praying and fasting to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, calling on the right name, we wouldn't have to deal with that.
Yes. Yep.
Keep going, verse 18 and 19, that's it.
Verse 18, surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction.
So you have a different, what's that called? Oh, you have an aerial view. When you in this truth, you're not looking at things from a surface level no more. You got an aerial view. You're looking on things on high, like a watchman. So you can see things differently. Oh, shit. The Most High got Amalek. He got all these Edomites in a slippery place.
Right.
They're going to fall. You don't see the oil that's sprinkled around this place that's going to make Esau slip and fall.
Yeah.
You got to come in this truth, so now you can look at this from an aerial view. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
From the bottom, he just looked like he on top. But when you looking at it from above, you could see. Oh,
you see all the booby traps.
Yeah, you can see everything. You
The
like,
Lord got all type of booby traps waiting for Esau.
yeah,
But you got to come in the truth to see it.
yeah.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 19. How are they brought into desolation as
You
in
know
a
what
moment?
time 18?
Verse 18. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction. Verse 19. How are they brought into desolation as in a moment? They are utterly consumed with terrors.
And that's why the scripture says that America going to be destroyed in 1 hour, man. Babylon the Great. But you got to come in the truth to understand it. And even this, like I said, you got men, even for myself, it might be a little hard right now. But I'm happy.
Yes, yes.
I'm happy. I'm a living dog. I'm not a dead lion. Brothers is alive.
Right.
We can still give praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We didn't lose our soul.
Right.
No, we didn't put aside our integrity.
Right.
So yeah, you might gotta work and think, oh man, I'm tired. But yo, man, just push through it, man. The Lord dealing with you. Last two precepts. Please, Ayah from Barzal. Appreciate your luck. You got another video?
No, that was only video.
Okay.
That was
last two precepts.
Go. You going, Priest Barza?
You go ahead, Priest. Go ahead.
All right. It's Proverbs 10 and 2. It says, treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness deliver from death.
Break it down, Priest.
So as we've been talking about this, the vaccine and how much they profit off their wickedness, it says they really profit nothing in the end. But it says, but righteousness delivered from death. So that's even we surpassed, like when you said Israel, the Most High was with Israel even when they took the vaccine. Because I know my mom took the vaccine. She's still up and running.
Yeah.
You know? And it says, verse 3, the Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked.
Wow.
Hey, this is, the Lord exposing what's going on right now.
Wow. Can you read that again, verse 3 one more time?
Verse 3.
Yep.
It says, the Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish.
Right. We're not going to be in poverty. We don't got to take the mark of the beast to buy and sell and to eat. The Lord has a provision for brothers that we are going to eat when that time comes. The ravens is going to feed us. We got to trust in the miracles.
Yep.
Yeah. Those miracles, it has to be balanced out. This nigga can't just be waving the magic wand, making stuff happen. It has to be balanced because Esau can't just win all the time. Look, driverless cars, look, drones. Look, take the chip and look, endless finances.
Yeah.
Nah, there has to be a balance on showing why it is an importance to serving Yahweh by Shah. And it says the Lord is unjust balance is an abomination to the Most High.
Yeah.
So there is.
You think the Lord going to allow them to do miracles, and we not going? The scripture says that they're going to be able to do miracles.
Yeah.
He's not going to allow us to do miracles.
Yeah.
Nah, la'ah. Yeah. But he cast it away.
But he cast away the substance of the wicked.
Right. So eventually, all Esau money, his digital clarity and clarity act, all that shit gonna be done with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again,
matter of fact, it's done with already because we could read about his system being done with.
Yeah.
It's just that his way of life got to catch up to the scriptures.
Yeah.
The scriptures already predicted what's going to happen to him.
He already lost.
Yeah.
So if he already lost, then who won?
Yeah. Wow.
We won. through the spirit and power, Yahweh Bashim Shah.
All right.
Next verse.
Priest Barzal.
Oh, me? Okay. Oh, this is I got Proverbs. Priest, you give me a precept?
Yes.
Sirach 31.
Sirach 31.
Okay.
Sirach 31 and 5.
Sirach 31 and 5. Sirach 31 and 5 said, he that loveth gold shall not be justified, and he that followeth corruption shall have enough thereof.
Right. And Roy, Esau, you got so much corruption coming your way. Them nuclear missiles is gonna ultimately corrupt you. You're not going to be justified. If you out here just going for the finances and ill-gotten gains, you will not be justified. Esau, you will have so much corruption, it ain't gonna make no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you speak.
Because it's a pattern of living, chasing after the riches, chasing after the ill-gotten gain. Like it's a whole way. It's a flow about people when they come in that spirit. You know. So for the sins, like the scriptures speak about in 2 Ezra 15th chapter, that the sins have reached unto heaven. You know,
what scripture was that you said?
2 Ezra 15.
Oh,
15th chapter. I'll grab it.
Yeah.
It's
I know that's a revelation.
I think. I think.
It's
remember iniquities. Remember iniquities.
Con, I still like it. I misspoke. It's 2 Ezra 15 and 6.
Yeah, we can read it.
For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So the sins of the wicked, you know, they reach unto the heavens. You know, it's in excess. Right. It is in Revelations. The sins that the world, that people are committing, is at its fullness. So now we're gonna see the Lord bring judgment because of the way how people were living.
Right.
The one is in Revelations 18.
They preach a lot.
Revelations 18 and 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua have remembered her iniquities.
Right. That's it. So the sins that have reached unto heaven came through this type of lifestyle, you know, being covetous, chasing after the riches, ill-gotten gains.
Powerful. Yeah, priest. Back to Sirach 31.
Sirach 31 and 4. It said
6.
Sirach 31 and 6. It said, gold had been the ruin of many, and their destruction was present.
Yeah, Ghazi. When you read scriptures about Ghazi, Judas, Achan. Remember the story with Achan? He sold the gold and silver in Jericho and took it.
Yeah.
You know, so this is not a new thing. You know, dudes is being led by the money and doing messed up stuff. You know what I mean? It has been the ruin of many. Yeah. Read it on the screen, brother.
Okay, Khan.
On the screen.
I got it right here, priest.
In the GNT?
No, you want in the GNT? Okay, Khan.
I'm gonna read it on the screen. Sirach 31 and 7. Money is a trap for those who are fascinated by it. A trap that every fool falls into. So the mark of the beast is a trap. The money is a trap. These RFNs that got all type of occultic symbols on the dollar bill is a trap. It got spider webs on it.
Wow.
It got owls on it. It's a trap.
That shit crazy, yeah.
And what happened is that men become fascinated with the money. but it says a trap that every fool falls into, man. You know? Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the next upcoming pandemic. You know? And my message is not to say aha or tease anybody, because people lost loved ones. So, you know, I would want those people to know that, you know, I sincerely feel your pain and what you're going through, but you have the opportunity now to establish your lineage and your family in a righteous manner under Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Right.
Right.
And be one of the first fruits, you know?
Absolutely.
Israel. With that being said, that's all I have. Anybody got a precept? I'm done.
Nah, I don't have anything.
Hey, man, great job, brothers, man. Big ups to the shepherds of Berea Camp, man. Brother Rob Shapat and the brother Khan. Hey, man, salutations to you brothers that are doing the truth sincerely, not for vain glory. Big up to the house of Dawadah. Big up to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Apostle Tahar, Apostle Rama, Apostle Gabar. On the streets of 34th and 7th years ago, man. You know?
Right.
Hey, man, with that being said, call halal Yahweh
Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Shalom.
Shalom. Powerful.